How's it going, and welcome back to JamesChats. Today, we're gonna make another dice tower. I know, I just made a dice tower not that long ago, but I like dice towers. It's who I am. But this time, we're going to make one using things you find in the trash. That's right, this is a $0 dice tower. Now I say $0, but that doesn't include the normal crafting materials like glue, utility knife for cutting things, paint. That kind of stuff I don't include in the price. Outside of those, I literally found everything in the garbage or on the way to the garbage can. And what I'm using specifically for this are some toilet paper rolls, this cheez-it box, I mean really any of these boxes that are thin cardboard would work just fine, and an egg carton. Maybe two. I have a couple egg cartons here in case I need more. That's it. Should be pretty simple. Should be pretty straightforward, so let's dive into this. So we have this toilet paper roll here, and basically it's going to be used as the main tower. I'm going to take another one and I'm going to cut it down the middle in half, and then I'm going to build the platforms for the dice to tumble on those, and then I can use them as inserts to go into the main structure. Then I'm just going to like use some of this cardboard curve to create a little platform at the bottom, and the egg carton I'm going to use to make the bricks. So it has this nice little texture to it that kind of looks like a rock surface. So I'm going to cut this up into bricks and glue them on to the toilet paper roll to create a tower. Let's start by cutting one of these in half. We can put these in as inserts. Obvious disclaimer, X-Acto knives are sharp. Be careful. See, this kind of project is great because this stuff would just be going in the recycling or trash anyways. So you're kind of finding a new purpose for it. I'll put this in here and angle it down. Cool. Oh, that's so nice. It's so nice. I have an outlet right up there, and now I can just plug in my hot glue gun in the desk. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Is this ready yet? Yes. Cool. Okay. Tack some hot glue in there. Here's the thing. We're gonna use a lot of hot glue today. That's basically all of the crafts I do. I really rely on hot glue. Okay, we're gonna leave this in here for a second. So I'm actually gonna put this insert on the other side. Okay, I think that's a good spot. Position this one right about like so. And again, we're making sure to have a bit of an angle to it. Now, once I get these all in place, I'm gonna be loading that spot up with hot glue. The hot glue is the structure. Okay, while that's setting, we're gonna cut a bunch of bricks out of this, and then they will be individually glued to the tower. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens. Oh, nice. All right. This is going to help a lot. This thing's great. I'll leave a link to it in the video description. Okay, this might be enough bricks. I might end up having to cut more later, but I will find out when that happens. These should be pretty well set. So it definitely tumbles nicely. So now I just need to add a ramp down here to make it tumble out. Gotta go quick. Okay, we've got our dice tumbling structure and it's looking good. Do another little test run. Look at that. Beautiful. When I first thought of the idea of using the toilet paper, I was like, is that gonna be like big enough? I wonder if I can roll with advantage. That works pretty good. Let's go ahead and glue this sucker down. Okay, beautiful. Now, I'm gonna try to add this little barrier, just like that. Ow, ow. Okay, we have ourselves a dice tower. I also want to add a little extra weight to the bottom, so I need some coins. Let's glue some pennies down. This whole project is about upcycling, taking useless things and making them useful. Wow. There's a lot of meaning behind this video. I'm gonna start putting the bricks down. I'm probably not gonna film the whole thing because that's gonna take a long time. Just a heads up. Oh boy, yeah, this is going to take a long time. If I had tacky glue, this would be a lot easier, but I don't, so I'm just sticking with the hot glue gun. And you know what? That doesn't look terrible. That doesn't look terrible. So now we're gonna alternate the next row to be like that. It is now the next day, and off camera I decided to finish up all of the stonework, gluing all of the egg carton bricks to the tower, and it looks really good. It was a lot of tedious work, and I didn't want to waste my hard drive space, waste my time in editing, all that fun stuff. And you know what? I just wanted to chill out on the couch with my girlfriend while I glued some bricks to a tower. I did have to do a couple of filler spots on the back where I just couldn't get it to line up perfectly, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be perfect. That's the beauty of it. It doesn't need to be. In fact, you don't want it to be perfect. Now that this is done, we are going to be moving on to the next phase, which is the painting. Before we get to the actual painting, we're going to put down a base coat of this Mod Podge black acrylic paint mixture. You probably don't need to do this. It's all paper product. It's not like we're working with styrofoam where you want to seal it. But it's just kind of part of my process now, and I got this, so I'm gonna do it. And then once we get the base coat down, and once that's nice and dry, we can move on to the proper paint job. I did want to show you guys a little bit of its effectiveness. If you roll with advantage or disadvantage, boom, second level Divine Smite, 3d8s. Let's see how it does. Ooh, not superb. I'm so mad. I'm so mad I wasn't filming. Like, literally minutes before I decided to start recording. Nobody's gonna believe me. Nobody's gonna believe that this happened. I rolled it and it rolled all 8s. And it blew my mind. And I disabled the setting. I'm actually recording this through my computer using Elgato's 4K capture utility, and I disabled the pre-recording. If I hadn't disabled it, would have gotten it. But I wanted to save hard drive space. I'm so mad. Sorry, this is a huge tangent. It happened, okay? It happened. Just believe me. All right, let's get to painting. I'm gonna put some paper towels down. While I am using this crafting mat, I'd like to try to avoid getting paint on it. I'm going to use a wet brush. So I'm not gonna like water this down. It's already fairly watered down, but I'm going to use a wet brush while doing it so it kind of helps evenly spread the Mod Podge mixture. We don't want to lose that texture definition in the egg crate, because otherwise we lose that, we lose everything. Also gonna fill the inside with this. It's a little tricky at the end here, because you have less surface to grab on. Now there are more advanced techniques to painting the stonework on things that makes it look a little bit better, but we're just gonna keep it simple. We're gonna keep it very, very simple. All right, we're just gonna do gray paint, a dark wash, some dry brushing, and bada bing, bada boom, we're gonna have a dice tower. Could it look better? Absolutely, absolutely, but we're not claiming to be professionals here. We're just making a fun craft. Ooh, not the best brush. None of my brushes are the best brush. They are all quite poor in quality. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put a bit of white acrylic paint into this little paint cup here. I'm just gonna put like some gray on the paintbrush, start mixing it in. And then I think I'm gonna add a little bit of brown to it, just for a little bit of earthiness. I have yet to actually stock up on other paint, so I'm just gonna use this mini paint. I'm gonna put a few drops of that in there. I think I'm liking that. We're going to try to take basically all the paint out of the paintbrush until there's like nothing in there, right? See how it's highlighting the high points? That's what we want. That's what we want to see And we can start to really see the texture of that egg carton coming through. See, and I haven't even refreshed the brush. This is all from that same initial paint. Ooh! That is beautiful. Now we're gonna keep this. We're not gonna get rid of this yet. There's a chance that after the dark wash, we're gonna wanna dry brush again. So now this is the exact opposite. Dry brushing highlights the high points. Dark wash helps define the low points. I made this, it's just water, some black acrylic paint, and some dish soap. That's all it is. Wow, that looks really good. I mean, I'm kind of shocked at how good this looks. Now we're gonna take a couple paper towels and start compressing it in. Okay, we don't wanna press too hard because we don't wanna get rid of all the dark wash we just did. I mean, look at that. That looks darn good. I'm now gonna paint the bottom here black. I'm gonna be very careful while doing it. And here you have it, the $0 dice tower. And you know what? I'm really stoked with how it turned out. This might even become my main dice tower. It looks great, it's really effective, and it's small. I mean, this thing, it's tiny. I guess we should get our inaugural dice roll here. All right. Come on, baby. Ooh, 19. Alrighty. That is solid. That is a solid roll. We got another dice tower in the back. I have so many dice towers. And you know what? I'm gonna keep making them because I like them. They're fun. I enjoy them, okay? You can't have too many dice towers. It's impossible. Now, if you didn't see my other dice tower video, I published it a couple of months back. This is the book dice tower. You can check that out, link in the video description, or I'll put a little info card up in the corner there. Also a very great project if you're looking for a fun one. Thank you all so much for watching, hope you enjoyed, and if you do end up making some of these dice towers, I wanna see them. Put them in my Discord server, that will be linked down below. I have a D&D channel specifically for this kind of stuff, so make sure you send your pictures my way. I wanna see what you come up with. It's a fantastic little community, and I highly recommend it. All right, thank you all so much for watching, hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will see you in the next video.